Back when I was about 16 years old, was the day that I stopped wearing prosthetic limbs. But when I passed my driver's test like this, I put the artificial limbs away, and that was also the last time that I was able to ride a bicycle. So, I called May We Help back up. I knew they had some very ingenious people that could figure out solutions to problems, and I just kind of went to them and I said, look, if you're up for another project, I'd really like to start riding a bike with my daughter.
May We Help is all about engineering dreams that engineers an inability into a capability.
Early on, I was working directly with just the art program, and I was working with a group that had pretty significant limitations in holding paintbrushes and pencils and charcoal, and so Bill Wood actually helped develop some very specific equipment for some very specific people to help them be independent.
She was probably 5 years old, and somebody had given her a power wheelchair. This chair had what was a micro joystick. It works so easy, you could work it with a feather. She didn't have the muscle tone to work this joystick. But that's in her arm, she didn't have the tone. But her shoulder, she could move her shoulders fine. So I came up with a device that cradled her arm, and her fingers could be around the joystick, and she uses her shoulder to move her arm forward and back, and in and out. That little girl could drive the wheelchair.
I enjoy working with the kids mostly, getting them to do things they've never been able to do. It's riding a bicycle for the first time, riding a scooter for the first time. And you see the look on their face, and it's just like seeing one of your kids walk for the first time.
Once you're able to see our engineers and our volunteers come around and brainstorm around the need of an individual, and you see that individual presenting their issue or their problem or their inability to perform a desire just for the basics of life, it's absolutely gut-wrenching to see that. And then it's so rewarding to see that individual presented with the end product.
It opens a whole world to them. It gives them a true opportunity to live life without limits. Something that could have been limiting before, they have the opportunity to do now. There was somebody that Bill Wood worked directly with who also used to come here, and she was an avid reader, but she wasn't able to turn pages in a book, and so he developed the page turner for her.
So this chair is the result of some brainstorming about a request that we got from a family on the west side of Cincinnati, and they came to us with this challenge. Can you help us get our son from the floor up into his manual wheelchair? This was currently done by the father, and some medical stuff's happened. It took him out of the game. The mother can't do it. So they came to us and they're like, I don't want to insult your engineers, but what we're looking for is kind of like just a motorcycle jack and a seat. We're like, that's not insulting at all. That's a great idea.
I think it's really great that we can call with an idea and say, look, this is what we want. Here's our puzzle that we have. This is what we want the outcome to be for this person, and that you guys just kind of go hog wild.
The best part of this organization is helping others. We're blessed that we can do this.